Have you ever been in a life or death situation? A situation you've never experienced before? A situation you didn't know what to do but run? I have. Tremont, Tennessee, March 9, 2011. I was as vigilant as a deer, regularly watching out for everything, thinking of all the possible outcomes. I always knew that if you were careful enough and was cautious, then it was almost impossible to get hurt or do something wrong. However, when I would be doing something fun or just being bored, I'd let my guard down and I don't think as good or use common sense as much. This causes something bad to happen, whether it's dramatically bad or just a pushover. Usually when I'm by myself and walking the streets or something, I'd always be extraordinarily watchful. You wouldn't know what could happen or when it happened. There are thousands of possibilities for someone to die. Our expedition to Tremont, Tennessee. It was our second day there and our schedule was looking simple with no problems to it. Eat breakfast, take the 8-mile hike, eat dinner, and lastly take the night hike. Our checkpoint was a high ridge. On our way there, we got to witness a mama bear and her 2 cubs. So far, everything fun and exciting. More towards our checkpoint, everybody was getting tired and whiny. I was the same, but I wasn't being as watchful. I had to pee really bad because of all the water I had been chugging on the hike. We finally made it to our checkpoint, the ridge. I decided to find a fat tree up the hill that I could do my business behind. My pants were down, but right before I could start, I looked down and barely see this timber rattlesnake. It was so well camouflaged, but due to my 20/20 vision, I was able to spot it before it had a chance to strike me. I didn't bother to pull my pants up, thinking it would give the serpent just enough time to bite me. I ended up having to run down the hill with my underwear showing and everything. Mr. McClintock claimed to hear little girl screams and came to investigate. I went up the other hill, and right before I was going to do it again, the biggest toad that I've ever seen in my life hops right in front of me. I was scared to death by both creatures. That day, I ended up not using the bathroom due to the fact that I had already gone as I ran down the hill in a panic. After this frightful event, I learned that you should always be alert of your surroundings no matter what, even if you are bored or having too much fun. Now, my life is about looking up, down, and all around. I feel as if this happening made me stronger knowing that I was in a life or death situation.